Hello everybody, welcome to Cruise Content Week. Yes, whilst this is happening, I am on a cruise and I may be doing MCOC at sea if I can get any internet, and whether or not this Starlink that Elon Musky, whatever he is, musky smell, has sorted out, because there's a service that uses Starlink. We'll have to see if it works. But I wanted to do a video to kind of do a retrospective thing. So, back a long time ago, if you knew the channel, then you might have known of my pursuit for the following. Nick Fury. I would open copious amounts of 6-star crystals, and the narrative around it was I was trying to get a 6-star version of Nick Fury. And for the best part of its introduction as a champion, as a 6-star, which I think 4 years maybe more than that, I never was able to pick him up. Funnily enough, if you go back in time to September 2023, I was still trying to get the champion out of 6-star and had to settle with a 5-star version, Ascension. Now, I opened so many crystals at times, I cannot remember when this was. It must have been somewhere between September and maybe December of 2023 when I finally picked up the champion. So I thought I'd go in a retrospective fashion and have my moment with this champion. Because here's the thing, I now have him as a 6-star, rank 5, he says? Rank 5, and ascended. This champion is great for a lot of things. He's got a great kit. And also, he is a pretty annoying defender in Battlegrounds. Now, maybe not in the meta for this month, but I'm at the moment like floating on a boat in the middle of the sea. So I'm not playing Battlegrounds. Or maybe, depending if Elon Musk's Starlink is beaming correctly from his anus or not. But all that aside, this is a really great champion for a load of reasons. He's go-to champion for me in a lot of the monthly content, but also just a regular, decent utility champion, having the ability to deal with miss or evade champions, not as part of something of having like a true strike or a true accuracy or a true sense or anything that's a buff, in situations where, hey, if you don't get buffs, but you need a miss counter or an evade counter, he can bypass those particular problem points. So yes, as you can see on screen right now, I've thought I'd throw some footage on of going up against champions on a monthly basis. Now this particular month is giving us a very nice skill base. This is Thronebreaker 1.1. You can use tactical, but look, skill champions for 1.1. Great champion. Now, I am opting for the parry heavy to get bleeds on, turn them into deep wounds, and then being able to smack and load of damage. Now, debatable whether or not I've got the right relic associated with it, but it still just does the job that it needs to do. A lot of times I will just like throw on a relic just to get myself rocking and rolling, but physical vulnerability, and we'll see in the future. There could be like other relics that kind of stimulate more effects that are beneficial for a lot more of skilly based champions or certain things in the skill champion. But yeah, I like getting up sometimes to an SB2. If I'm being honest, the only thing I really like with Nick Fury is to get to my phase 2 after the life model decoy has been activated. Just because I find it easier just going to end with a light attack. I end to do like 5 lights or medium, medium, and medium, light. Something like that. Something that ends with a light attack. Just kind of like put on the last hit, which is just that more potent, and it's something you're going to see in a minute. And it's just, is it something from a perspective of, oh, I'm just getting a bit lazy? No, I just want to do more damage, and doing damage quickly. And I kind of find sometimes if you can't hit off a stun debuff, and say the mediums, because that's the other thing, it's either parry heavy or try and get in a time heavy. So the opposite is medium, and applying more bleeds and doing it that way. Now, I'm not about that, because I'm just like, I want to finish off this fight as quickly as possible. So have the fun. And what a lot of the time I think people go, oh, you have to play the champion like this. Like, sometimes, guys, just play champions how you feel that you want to play them. Oh, but it's not the most opportune rotation. Just enjoy champions. It's annoying there, I got hit. I was quite annoyed about that, but that was a dropped input. Happens from time to time. 'tis the game and the style at the times. But in any case, let's do a bit more damage. So we're going up against a Winter Soldier here, and again, rotation-wise, build up, rotation, and stuff like that. I'm going to go into the life model decoy in a second. Not in this fight, but in a different fight. In a Labyrinth of Legends fight, because I wanted to showcase that. I actually used Nick Fury against a lot of Act 8.4. And I feel this champion is one of these champions that's timeless. Especially with Ascension, putting him in the same kind of realms of a rank 3 7-star version. I'd love to see a 7-star version of it. But then would it be worth it in the short term to kind of like get him up to 200 signature? Tough one. Tough one to say the least. But could be very annoying in defense for Battlegrounds. But here's the thing. I would like to use this champion with Double Edge Liquid Courage Masteries. And of course with a lot of Deep Wounds. The Mastery. I'm referring to like his deep bleeds, whatever it is, deep wounds in here. But you know what I mean, like just doing more bleed damage. So maybe that's something down the line I'll kind of switch to. But I've been trying to root it in one set mastery, and that's mainly because I've been a bit too busy, recording content. I'm recording this content on the 13th of May. Mainly because in a matter of 4 days, I will be getting on this boat. A boat that is going to sail to Norway, for example. But look, I keep saying that a lot. This champion is great. Just a go-to option for doing a lot of damage. So, let's put myself into the life model decoy. You can see, top left-hand corner, that's happening. And the offense, it's just a case of ramping up that extent of bleed. And also the crits, that's nice, getting in life model decoy mode, because I'm doing a lot more damage. That's nice. Yes, if I was using recoil, double edge masteries, liquid courage masteries, I might be doing a significant amount of damage. I would have to be rotating around SP3s, or just doing the motion that I'm doing at the moment, we're ending with doing a light attack. But still, the damage is nice. The ticks of bleed are nice. We're getting close to that 10k mark right there. So it's always nice to see. I do like this champion ascended, because I just think it adds a little bit more flavour to what the champion can do. Curious, and the weird thing about this, I've just checked, I am actually rocking a non-deep wounds mastery, and that's the thing that I completely forgot about. I actually can't remember why I've changed my masteries. That's bizarre. I thought I was in a different mastery set. Instead, I'm in the wrong one. That is weird. So this is without deep wounds. You can see on the screen now. I should have done this with deep wounds. By the way, this is the one right here. It's my Alliance Wars defense one. I don't know why this is something that's been set up. I thought I was in a different one. Maybe it's a case of changed it for whatever reason. I maybe did some experimentation about a week ago with it. But I love it. I love the champion. You should really run deep wounds with if you could do anything with Nick Fury. Oh, right, I'm scuffed. That's it. But yeah, I love the champion. It's just something I've always wanted this champion in general. I didn't have my moment, especially to make a video to go like, I did it. I did a thing. But also, I did awaken, and I 200 signatured, and I put him up a lot more. So I can't remember if it's like his health elements. It's like we're still going with about 61k. Wow, that's a lot there. 61,000. Do bear in mind that's second lifed. So it kind of happens twice to a degree. I mean, that poison is just going to like take him down to the right to the end. But yeah, I love this champion. There's a lot more to him than what I've explained. But if you ever get a chance, get him, awaken him. Maybe 200 signature him, or take him down that route, and ascend him. Defense for Battlegrounds, still the current meta to this day. A champion that on the front end is able to attack and do a lot more damage. Love him. And it's still weird, isn't it? Years go by and the champion still holds its own. We're doing some of the content in game. Brilliant. Not so much with stuff like, well, I did use the champion in Necropolis. That is something I forgot to mention. One of the other reasons I ascended him was I actually took him into Necropolis. Now, maybe that was a mistake, but I just actually remembered that. I took him in to do, specifically, some miss fights. There is a path that's just solely miss. I can't remember which one it is when I 100%ed this. Part of me feels like it's on the Diablo one. Is it on here? No, maybe it is. I can't remember exactly where it is. Maybe it was on this one? No, I don't know. But there was definitely one path that there was a lot of miss, and I decided to take him on. Also, as a just taking on, I think it was this fight here with Spider-Man Supreme. I don't think I had a counter for it or something, and I just wasn't. I wanted to try something else, but also to ramp up as well on the extent of damage from Fury being dead. So yeah, he can do an attack boost. So yeah, he's part of a good team. In any case, what are your thoughts on this champion? And I had my moment with Nick Fury. Sounds weird, but yeah, thanks for watching. Thanks for those that remember that endeavor, and I'll see you all soon. Bye bye.